Hong Kong, it's a place for you. Rolling in the street light, rolling in the street light, rolling in the street light.
It's a simple love story about two people who kind of don't understand each other because of the language barrier.
你刚到香港
Yeah, my Chinese isn't so great.
Oh, my English no good.
But end up falling in love because of the common denominator language of love.
I promise you, I won't ever let anything keep us apart. He's on his way to start a new job when he gets a bombshell dropped on him. This absolutely devastates him. He kind of goes into a bit of a shell and puts all of his focus into work.
Pretty much ballet has been her life. She's very focused and dedicated because she set her sights on being a ballerina since she was 10. Then she met Michael.
Sorry. Sorry. Please.
She knew that he was the one for her, but of course, the course of love never runs smooth.
Fortunately for Michael, there's Stanford Lau, who is the head of the IT security for the company he's going to work for.
What's cool about Stanford and why I wanted to play him was he's a character who always sees the fun in things as opposed to just being the day-to-day zombie worker who goes in and works in front of the computer.
Your logic bomb failed, your remote access charging kit crashed, so did your rootkit. Want to try again?
Stanford kind of brings out the better side of Michael and encourages him along the way to get out and explore life again and the possibility of relationships, to work with Anna and to learn Mandarin. Through those tutoring sessions with Anna, Michael develops a bit of a relationship with Anna.
You need this.
I don't need that, I've got you. He comes out of his shell and he starts to enjoy himself.
She came from a religious background, which meant that she had a traditional view to life, to love, and to family. And she's very different from Mei Mei, her best friend.
She is complicated.
Rebellious, loud.
She is outgoing.
Opinionated and completely wild. I really like that contrast.
戲裏面嗰兩個角色咧，佢哋啱啱就好似即係一個鏡嘅反面咁樣去譬如可能女主角係咁樣諗嘅，哦原來佢個朋友會話俾佢聽唔係咁樣嘅喎，可能係咁樣嘅喎，咁啊可能兩個係幫助大家去一齊去 balance 翻一啲嘢咯。
Anna is in a very vulnerable and confusing time in her life.
The main challenge of this role is to not give the audience the wrong impression of what my relationship with Grace's character is supposed to be.
3 absents, and you're suspended.
This was the main thing that I was communicating with Stanley, the director, about. What do we reveal and what do we not reveal in each scene so that there's a nice progression and leaving enough space to the audience to fill in the blanks.
There are many challenges. First, I have to play the dancer. Fortunately, Jing, the dance teacher, she helped me a lot.
There have been hours and hours and hours of dance training. I just pretty much, tried the best I could to learn as much as I can and pick up everything that the dance teacher taught me.
She's a machine. That girl can just go and go. And I've got a lot of respect for her. She works her butt off.
咁所以我都好印象深刻，就係覺得呢個演員好厲害，就係佢可以咁短時間將條舞去練好咯。
I met Joman at the script reading and we just got on like a house on fire. I really admire her. I love her personality. I think we're both, pretty much tomboys at heart, and we have that not catty personality that makes it, a success for us to get along on set.
Joman's awesome. She's spunky. She's got fire. Always having a good time when she's on set.
Misunderstand me, you always 我開頭有啲驚嘅其實，因為我 英文唔好啦，咁就對住一個外國演員，咁就開頭唔係咁敢同佢講嘢嘅。咁但係之後大家聊下，大家玩啊，大家傾下偈啊咁樣，其實大家都好 nice 咯對大家，咁所以我都覺得佢好有趣咯呢個。
Sean would be very cheeky and he'll surprise all of us, including me, well, mostly me, with his cheeky lines.
She's got jokes too. She's kind of funny. She's actually really funny. She's made me crack up a couple times on set.
Yeah, no, it was really good fun, but Sean's really cheeky. Have to watch out for him.
There's a very nice chemistry between the two of us, on and off set.
I really enjoyed the process. Like every day I was so happy to be there. It was a happy production. We were just treated very, very nicely on this set, like everybody across the board.
我自己覺得好 appreciate 就係所有嘅工作人員佢哋都好用心咁樣去俾心機做好呢件事咯。
I've got to say, everybody on the crew has been absolutely wonderful. The crew here is so fast. We turn around cameras in 10 minutes. We don't have trailers here like we do back in the States, which you don't need one because you're constantly on set working, which is the way I prefer to do it because I like to stay busy the entire day. I don't like long, big breaks. You get out of character. And here you're constantly moving through it, so you stay in character throughout the day and you stay busy and it makes the day go by faster.
People that have been on set, I think, would agree with me that there is a really, really nice synergy happening. Because out of all the places that I filmed at, like I filmed all over Asia, I filmed in Europe, I did a little bit in the States. I've always found the Hong Kong production crew and the way films are made in Hong Kong to be one of the most efficient. And to have that kind of efficiency and that kind of know-how, and you match that with the pre-production and the care and the detail-oriented like nature of the way that Stanley has shot this film, I think it's a nice marriage. It feels very, very comfortable.
When I read the script, there were two scenarios in which a fight kind of, ensued. And I love how the script, it was very to the point, very quick. Deflection, block, take to the ground, done. And then all of a sudden I get this revised script when I show up to stunt rehearsal and it's like full-on street brawl. But no, the guys are really, really good at what they do. And we shaved some things off, we tightened it up a little bit. I think that everything looks really good.
I love working in Hong Kong. I love the crew. So this movie, we got a couple of chances to go explore out in Hong Kong and shoot in the streets of Hong Kong, which was definitely exciting.
To shoot amongst everyday people walking by that we were making our own extras was kind of awesome because we didn't have control of the environment. Really enjoyed that.
It's just exciting just to be part of that energy. Just because you were in the heart of just the hustle and bustle and just the excitement of just walking down that street, shooting a scene. My favorite location, hands down, was Mongkok. Being in the wet market and seeing all the colors.
Lychee Kok Park is my favorite of all. What a beautiful park that you have here.
It's kind of like the actor's dream again of like shooting in New York City, but I got to do it in Asia, which is definitely cooler.
I really, really enjoyed the glass bottom ride up on the Big Buddha. Yeah, the cable car, that was awesome. Even though we had a green screen, hey, it's okay. We had a good time.
So this is the second time I've worked in Hong Kong. It's great to see familiar faces and just the way the crew and cast, there's just an immediate sense of family, and it spoils me for shooting in the States because it usually doesn't happen that fast as far as that sense of community.
This is international film, a totally new experience for me. This is my first English role, so I have to speak English. It is a little bit difficult for me. The phone conversation with Sean, the night before, nightmare, because I practiced Great White Hamburger for 10,000 times. It's crazy. Wow, if it isn't the Great White Hamburger. Sorry, should switch to Gâteau de Boeuf now.
Working here in Hong Kong has definitely been a completely different experience from anything I've ever had before. And there's a little bit of language barriers and whatnot and cultural differences. But I feel like I mesh very well with it all.
This shoot is a representation of how rare it is sometimes that you're able to combine the best elements of two different types of filming cultures together. And I think when people see the film, they're going to see that, something good has happened.